Okay, folks, don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I was looking this fake Jesus. He do have some new trouble. There was a nipple problem. Oh man, this fake Jesus, he really is killing me. He's killing me. Unbelievable. He can make my pants wet, you know, and I'm not even a girl. Oh my God, this guy, he is freaking funny. You know, I'm laughing because I never will see Jesus, the real Jesus will do this, signing your nipple and all the kind, and all the kind, and all that kind of shit, you know. And he is deep in it, He go for it. People ask, yeah, can you sign my nipple? And the fake Jesus go and sign the nipple, and then the boy come back, and he say, yeah, he harassed me, he touched me, and all this kind of thing. So the fake Jesus, the fake Jesus is, the fake Jesus is in big trouble. Oh, 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 this man is killing me. This is really funny. Yeah. But folks, if God wanted to stop him, you know, he will be stopped. That's for sure. And God was not happy with that guy, so he will get many problems, and maybe in a funny way, you know. But the problems will become for him like jail time, jail time or something. I see it coming, This kind of shit is coming to him. I think God is going to do it like this, on a funny way, you know, because he want to be funny. So God think, well, I can be funny also, you know, and I directly understand what's going on, because I know my Father God very well. And my Father God, if you know him, my Father God is very funny. You understand? Normally speaking, when this never did happen, this kind of thing was going on, then my Father God is very funny. He is really a very funny God, you know. And you can laugh about him, but normal jokes, not jokes what hurt other people and all that kind of things, you know. And then the most of the jokes are going over Jesus Christ. You know, that's these are painful jokes, folks. And you can have fun with God, definitely fun with God. But yeah, you need to know him. Then you will know everything, you know. He will explain you exactly everything. So maybe Jesus, because I did ask my Father God, and Father God did come from an arrow from a bow fast to earth, to this guy, this fake Jesus guy, you know. So, and the laughing did start. So I think God gonna do this on a funny way, you know. He wanna be funny with God and with you folks, and God think, yeah, I also can be funny. It's not a problem. You know, and the first funny thing did happen. He signed a nipple, and Jesus will never do this. But this Jesus, well, if you wanna, if you want to get signed your dick, he do it on your dick. Eh? It doesn't matter for him. And then you can claim that you need to go to jail because he did touch your dick. And all. This is funny. This Jesus guy is really funny, you know. I hope God will do slowly the funny things with him, you know, that he will not go directly to jail, because then I don't laugh anymore. Eh? Then it's finished. It's done. It's completed. So I hope I do have some fun with this man. And, well, sometimes he do stupid things, and then he can get problems with it. He never did think about it. But now, he never will sign a nipple again, I guess. Because there are people who let sign their nipples and then they try to get Jesus behind bars. Oh my God. This guy did blow me away, man. He killed me. He is killing me. It's a wonderful thing, you know. And if he can be locked up on a funny way, folks, then you also do have a little bit pleasure. You understand? But do understand that God is behind it, you know. Because God did show me he coming from an arrow fast from a bow. You understand? So the arrow go fast into this world. That's what God did show me. And this I told you a few days ago. And now this guy do have already problems with shining nipples. Oh, this guy will get funny problems. If God is behind this, then I think it will be funny problems, eh? Because the man want to be funny, and God will say, well, I can be funny also. You want to be funny, lad? No problem. No problem. Folks, I like to talk about something else. It's important. And this is not funny, you know. I will not laugh. But this Jesus, he is killing me. This guy, whoa, man. He do everything to get his people on his hands, you know, and he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He cannot do much harm. You understand? And he also is honest in questions and all this kind of things, you know. And he also showed the movie with the nipple, and that it is not like this boy is proclaiming him, you know. He wants him behind bars in jail, you know. This is what that boy wants. And if he don't watch out, he gonna go behind bars also. Yeah. So, and I think this will be the work of God, because I saw God start to work on it directly when I did ask, what do you think about this fake Jesus fella? Can you not stop him or do something with him, or, you know? And directly when I did ask, I saw God going from a bow, from an arrow shot from a bow very fast to this planet. So I think he will go for this Jesus type of guy. You understand? And that's what I saw. And now he do have already problems. He's shining nipples. Fake Jesus, fake Jesus. That's why you are so fake. Because you are so stupid. You know, you make me laugh, man. You make me laugh in a very worried place where I am, called Earth. You make me laugh. And, well, I don't want to laugh. But sometimes, and I did watch this guy, you know. And first I did not understand what he was talking about, till he showed me that movie, that he, that he signed his nipple of this guy, and this guy was saying, oh yeah, oh Jesus, oh yeah, around my nipples, ooh, like a gay man, eh? But he was playing this, you know. He wanted to sign, the Jesus to sign the nipple, so that he will go behind bars or something. Because now this boy is making big trouble about him. Eh? Yeah, he did sign my nipple and he did touch it and all these kind of things. And he harassed me and folks, that's not true. He did not do that. But he did sign a nipple. And this is something, well, only fake people do. You understand? You can ask Jesus, he never do it. You know? For sure. So, the real Jesus will say, man, go away. Do normal. A child of God, don't do those things. You know? Definitely not. So, yeah. But this Jesus, he do it, eh? He do it, he go for it. He wanna be funny, but he don't know what is behind all this. You know? He can go to jail. If you go on with this kind of things, so fake Jesus, I'm warning you, bro. You understand? In many things you speak the truth, and I like it, but I do not like you. I do not like your figure. I do not like your hair. I do not like your beard. For the rest, I do like nothing of you. So for me, you can go behind bars, folk, because I do not like you at all. You mock my father, man, like I told you and told you people. I saw God coming from a bow fast in an arrow into this world for this fake Jesus and all the fake Jesuses what are there. You know, they all will get their thing. And this fake Jesus, he wanna play it funny, so God gonna play funny things with him. But this is not the only thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about a thing what is in the air, and I think it's an alien ship, look like a penis. Penis? I saw this stone, and they say it look like a penis. I think you watch too much porn movies. For me, it look like a stone. A cigar forming stone. Yes, that's possible. But the penis, I cannot, I do not see this penis in it. That is very strange. So this Chris did look a lot at his penis or something, or he go to sites where he seen much penises. I did not see any penis in it. But yeah, he see it, so be it for him, huh? But this is a thing, it disturbs me. People and what they see and what is not even there. So yeah, aliens and ships and all these kind of things. Yeah, folks, it's real and it's really coming. Exactly like God did show me. Yeah. Also, there was a girl by my door and she tried to sell me something, she did not come for, but when she saw me, she directly started to change. She started to tell me, hey, do you know that there is an alien ship in the air? Did you see it? And I told her, no, I did not see it. And she told me, wait, it will come today. And folks, I go back and I click on the computer and I go to my site and the first thing I see is that an alien ship was down on Earth and nobody may know it because everywhere soldiers and no one can come through it to watch it. And this is exactly what this girl did tell me. And everybody started to talk about alien ships. And I thought, who is this girl what was standing by my door? Yes, she was from a gas company, and she wanna talk me over into, but when she saw my face, she started to talk like this. And the boy who was next to her, I did look at the boy, and the boy did say with his shoulders, I don't know what's going on with her. She see you and she start to do this thing. You know how God works into people? And that's exactly what I mean. I walk with God and God can do wonderful things into people. You understand? It is real. It's not a joke. This girl really was standing by my door and she saw me and she started to change directly. And the boy next to her did not know what she was talking about. So she did do other things than her work, Her work was, she was from some kind of company, gas company, to talk me over into, to come a member of this company, you understand? And yeah, this never did happen. Because I told her, there are so many people who ask if I can come to another company and another company and another company. There are more of this kind of people by my door than people of the church, you understand? So, yeah, many gas companies and electric, gas and electric, many people by my door. More than people of the church, you understand? They don't come. But like I told you folks, this alien bullshit is no bullshit, it's real. And I told you when I was a little boy, and I did play with my friend for his house, and there was a soldier camp. You know, it was a big camp, and yeah, airplanes did land there, and helicopters and all that kind of shit, you know. No, not airplanes, but helicopters did land there all the time, and yeah, I know it as long I did play with this boy. But I also did see very strange things coming there, you know, with many lights, many colors, and a very strange shape. And I told my little friend, hey, this thing was landing there, eh? What is it? And he told me, yeah, that is an UFO. Now, he did talk to me like it was normal, you understand? And I thought, oh, what is an UFO? Yeah, that are people from another planet or something. And he was talking like this, like it was normal for him, you understand? But for me, it was all new. It was the first time that I did play with him and by this soldier camp. And he also told me, if you need bullets, then we can go get bullets, but we need to watch out because many people walking there with guns and they can shoot you. And we did come with bullets, very big, eh? Really big, from machine guns and out of airplanes, you know, very big. Yeah, we did go home with very big bullets, like rockets or, yeah, really big. And little and very little and 9 millimeters and 6 and 12 and 20 and then the big ones come, you know. It comes from a machine gun or something. But also very big, you understand? I think they did make it there or something. So, and we took these things home, but it was dangerous, he told me. He told me it's a dangerous thing to do, but we can go there if you like. And I told him my middle name is Dangerous. And he told me my middle name too. So we did go, you know. And it was dangerous because we saw walking people there with guns, machine guns. And well, they did look around. It was, that was an exciting time. But I did do it. Because, yeah, I did ask him if we can go there for the bullets, you know, because he did say, yeah, there are many different bullets there. If you like some, I know a place we can get many bullets. Because these people train there, eh? And they shoot their bullets and yeah, it stay there. And then we did come to take the bullets away. And we also did find bullets who did not go off, you know. And also big ones. And we took it home. And that was a very exciting time. But there also, I did understand that these soldiers got something to do with alien ships. And I did not know any better, or as the little child I was, I told my friend, why do they have children? Then they can come play with us. You know? Yeah, I did not understand. It was the same thing when the first time another man did touch me. You understand? I did not understand anything about love or sex or whatever, so I did not know the things he did do. I did like it. Yeah, I also told him, yeah, what you do, I like it. You understand? Also, girls did come to me, older girls, and did do things with me. I did like it. Because I did not know if this was rape or how you call it. I did not know. Exactly like these alien things. I did not know. Now I know, and now I think back when I was a little boy and I saw these things. For me, it became normal to see it. You know? So it was not normal. And also that males and females did touch me. It seems not to be normal. But it did feel good. And on that moment, if you are a child, if you get good feelings, then it's like candy, you understand? Yeah, you go to a candy store and you buy new candy and a new taste and you like it and it's almost the same thing. You understand? So for me, I was little, I did not understand. Also, the danger this boy told me, I did not understand. So I did say, yeah, pain is my middle name. And he told me also, yeah, mine too, let's go. And we did go. How dangerous it ever will be, you go. If you are a little child, you don't think about even the dangerous things what can happen. They can shoot you. Yeah? And bury you without even anyone will know it. And they will never find you again. If you're gonna die on a soldier camp, like a little boy, I'm sure that they never will tell. And your parents never will find you. Never again. You know? It's government business. You know how many children did die this way? By the government? You will never know. But I'm telling you it's true. It's not a funny story, but this is really true. If you understand who these people really are, and these people are connected with aliens, folks. I don't know any better. Because I was a little child and I saw it already and I did not understand. But now I talk about my youth, and that's what I saw. I saw that they are connected. These strange airplanes, they are connected with the soldiers. And not only in America. No, I also saw it in Holland And yeah, I only saw it in Holland, but I do understand. If I did see it in Holland, then you also see it in Belgium, then you also see it in Germany, then you see it all over the world. Everywhere where these big people are, there are these things. And this is real, folks. I saw it when I was a little boy. I did not understand. But there are so many things I did not understand. But I tell you exactly what I saw. I cannot bring this guy back, because he did die when he was 30. You understand? He did die early. He did smoke bullshit. And I did warn him. I told him, don't use that shit, man. You will become crazy of it. And maybe this far that I'm gonna lose you, man. And he told me, no, man, of course not. I'm your friend forever. I told him, yes. I hope so. But he was 30 and he did die, folks. And I was crying my eyes out. But who did speak the truth? And I told him. When he did start this, I directly did go to him and I told him, man, don't take that shit. Don't do it. He told me, man, for one time, it's not a problem. I told him, but in one time, more times will come, man, because you're gonna like it. I know that kind of shit. Don't do it. You know, I already saw I'm gonna lose a friend. And I really did do everything with this boy. You understand? He was like me. We did do very dangerous things no one dared to do. No one. Only these two boys. Me and he. Or he and me. But he is not there anymore, so I can say me. Because it is only me. And I was right. And by this I was hurt. And this hurting thing never go away. Because I did have a very dangerous lifetime with this boy. And I miss him. And for the people who know me, they know who I talk about. But I will not mention his name. But he was like a brother for me. And he also did protect me all the time. Anytime when he did come, he told me, bro, you got problems? No. He told me, when you do have problems, you tell me. I'm gonna kill them for you. They stay out of line by you. I told him, yeah, I know. I know. But I did warn many of my friends, you know, don't start with this shit and drinking and all that kind, you know, and yeah, I did warn so many people, but yeah, they did not listen. And this is how I did lose many of my friends, you know, by this kind of decision. I call it a decision. You understand? It's your decision to make if you're gonna do this bullshit. It's your life on the line, not mine. I only warn you like I did warn my friends. I don't have any more. And I miss every day. And think about them. And what kind of fun I did have. Or what kind of trouble I did have with them. I will never forget. And the dangerous things I always did do. But this boy I'm talking about was really my, we did grow up very little, you understand. He was 9, I was 9. Now I'm 56 and he is 0. He is not there anymore. But it was like yesterday, folks. Like he did die yesterday, you understand? But this is how close he was with me, you understand? And this is how much I miss him, also. It's, but yeah, I did warn him. He did not listen. You know, and now in a short time I have to come that you did not listen. And that's a painful situation. Because I'm not going to lose one, but I'm going to lose a lot in this world. And if I talk about a lot, then I speak about billions, folks. Billions. You could be my friend, warning you like I did do with this one friend. I see it like the same thing. I do exactly the same thing. I'm warning. Aliens and these ships, they are real, folks. You are not alone. And they are here already for a long time. You never did know. Because they never did tell you. But it's true, folks. God showed me. I did get, I think, 10 dreams and visions about this happening. This alien thing. And visions I only get from God. And it's real, folks. It's not a joke. But when I was a little boy, I also saw it. You understand? But I did not understand what it was. And I really wanted to play with these people inside this very strange airplane. Maybe they did have children. Did I know a lot? I did not know. And what I tell you about this girl what was standing by my door is real. It's not a joke. It's not that I suck it out of my tongue, you think. Like many people, they lie around and ask you money and all that kind of shit. I am not like that, folks. I tell you exactly this what I did get, what I did see. And that's what it is. And you can take my head for it. Or you put a knife on my throat and you tell me, now you're gonna tell me the truth. Then I will tell you exactly the same thing. And if you think I'm lying, take my head. I know I do not lie. But folks, understand one thing. You are born like a liar. Only God can take the lies away from you. And you never will lie again. This is only what God can do. And this other one can make it more sharp into you. You understand? And that is that you will believe your own lies. That's crazy, right? But these people, they are there. They believe in their own lies. And they know that they lie. But they believe it. Then you are sick. Like gay people. In my eyes, they are sick. They do something they better don't do. Because God never did ask you. Stealing the colors of my phone. Also, this stone, they think it's an alien ship. But I never saw an alien ship what looked like a stone. And what seems to be a stone. And I was very close to alien ships. Because I did play on that ground almost every day. And I saw it come in and go out. Like visit. You understand? But for me it was normal. These are no stones what did come inside. No stones. They did not look like stones. No. Yeah, they can shapeshift and everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, the people are different. They are grey and green and... No, that's not what I saw, folks. I need to disappoint you. But I saw these people coming out and I thought that's not possible. These people, they come like normal human beings. like they've been on vacation and come back in that thing. They are the same like us. That's what I saw. And God showed me. And that was very strange. Because I also thought all the time, they do have pointy ears and they do have creepy eyes and no, they look like us. They look like human beings. Only they do have much more knowledge than we do have. They are much more far. They use 100% of their brains. And they can travel from planet to planet. But God never did say to that people that they cannot travel. He did say it to Earth. You will not travel. Yeah, into the air with the Iron Bird. But not to the moon and not to another planet. It's not possible, folks. God did rearrange this very tightly. Understand? So, no way. You are locked up on this planet. Why God did do this and not by other planets? Well, I don't know. Maybe you are special in God's eyes. I just don't know. But these other people, they are more wise than we are. Much farther than we are. But the only planet what is locked is this planet. And I'm sure, folks, that it is locked. You understand? And I hope that God not take away your shield. Because then you're gonna see things what really is unbelievable. Then everything comes in. Everything. And I think He's gonna take away your shield. Then you are free. Naked. Every disease will come in. It is your protection, folks. If God did not make this protection around you, then you cannot live. Then you did die. So God did do very special things with this planet. For sure. So I think that God thinks that you are special in God's eyes. But in the way you show me how special you are for God, you are not special. If you are special, then you talk like me right now. And then you are with me right now. You understand? Then you are very special. You are not that special. But I think that God thinks that you are very special. And I told my Father God, I got something to do with stupid people I live with. Please take me away, because I cannot stand them. And I don't want to stand next to them. I don't want to know them. Take me away, Father. I did ask it so many times. The day God did touch me was the day I did ask, Father, take me away from here. And God told me, no, I cannot do that. You need to do something here. And I did try and did talk, but God said, no, 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 will not happen. You stay here and you do what I say. And I told my Father God, if there is no other way, then it will be yours. But I did ask politely, take me away from here, or I take my own life. And then God told me, if you take your own life, then you cannot come and be with me. And I told him, why not? He told me, we don't take murderers. And then I thought, so if I kill myself, then I'm also a murderer. Yeah, you murder yourself. You are a murderer. If it is that you kill another or kill yourself, it stays the same in God's eyes. You are a murderer and will never be with God. The day you start to do this, or you want to do this, you better think 10 times. If you don't want to be with my Father, then kill. Kill. Kill and rape. These are the two most despicable things you ever can do in God's eyes. Murder and rape. These two things. But murder is place one. But most of the times, if someone rape another, then you also kill it. You understand? So murder and rape are the first things God cannot forgive you. The biggest sin in God's eyes is murder. It's the biggest sin you ever can make. Murder. Take another life. It's the biggest sin you ever can make. You know how hard God did work to create two human beings what will be alive. So do you understand what life means? So God takes this very serious. You shall not murder, or you shall not see God. You will go to the place where all the murderers are. They are gathered together. There is where you will go. And there you are free to murder each other. You understand? If you like. Or live with each other. I saw this world, folks. It's a world of murderers. Nothing else lives there. The murderers go there. You will be punished forever. And God do have his own special treatments for murderers. And you don't want to be there. That's for sure. Yeah, I needed to talk about something else. Oh yes, this blood moon. Now they call it a wolf blood moon. Oh, a wolf blood moon. A wolf super blood moon or something. Yeah. It's definitely a new moon. I never did hear from. But people, man, they give it names and names and names and, well, you never will understand. It's exactly like time. You understand? They did do so many things with time and timetables, and you don't know anymore in what time you live, how old you are, when it is your birthday, what day it is. You don't know it anymore because so many people did change times. It's the truth, folks. So you never can say in what time you live now. I only know one time, it's end time. Till everything is established, then you will get the good time. And that will be God's time. But first there must happen many destroying need to take place all over the world. destroying. So everything you did make will be destroyed. And I know you did work hard for it, but you will fall it down with your own eyes. And you're gonna think, did I work for this? Yes, exactly, you did work for nothing. Because it all will fall down. And these are the things, you will see it with your own eyes. Now this blood moon photo, it's a very special one. And you need to watch out what will come after it, when this blood moon is done. This wolf blood moon, wolf super blood moon. The next blood moon will have another name. People make names, but they always do it. Yeah, they find a new planet and they give it a stupid name. A name with many numbers. I do not understand the numbers in the name. It's like a barcode or something, you know. Very strange. And these are the people who decide this for my father. Because it is my father who makes the planet. But it is not my father who will give it a name. It is you people who give it a name. Very strange. And definitely not on his place. And you hurt God a lot with it. These are the things you do not know, because you know nothing about God. So what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about, because you do not know God. I talk about someone who do not exist. Well, in your eyes, in your ears, you say, not me. I'm telling you how real God is, and I almost say it every day. But you don't. You don't want to hear it, and these witches and bitches and riches and all that kind of shit. If you talk about the real God, they will farm, spit, they will throw over, you understand? They become sick, nauseous, and farming. This is how much these people hate God. Understand? And then they dare to say, yeah, I hate God, and the next day They talk about, oh my God, shut up. You become sick if I talk about God, and the next day you say, oh my God. What, oh my God? Shut up. So what God do they talk about? Is it not their God? Because it definitely is not mine. They do have their own God. And they want you in it. And that's what's going on. I hope that there will be many people who will be against it. But as far as I saw it, we did lose already too many people. We did promise a better life. But what we did promise will not go to you. I'm talking about my family, Father. My family. My father is the biggest family I ever can have. And the people who love him. I love them. This is my family, and I can promise you, this family will come down. And also you will see them. These are all very knowledgeable people. Very powerful. If an angel wants, he can destroy this planet right now. He can come and destroy it. If it is God's wish. So I'm talking about warriors. What God do have, you people can never fight with. It's not possible for. I'm talking about powers you do not know. You cannot fight with. But that's what these high soldiers think, you know. They think when God comes, we're gonna fight with God. I want to see this. I'm waiting for this thing, you know. When God comes, you people go on your knees and start to cry like little babies. That's what you first do. You lay down your weapon and you're gonna fight nothing. The only thing you're gonna do is cry over your weapon. And even do not know where the tears are coming from. But I'm telling you, you will do have many. If the whole planet start to cry, you can create a river. You can swim in your own tears. All what I say, folks, is the way it is. And I think when I see this girl again, what was standing by my door, with selling me a gas company, I think when I gonna ask her, when you saw me, do you know what you did say? Then I think she don't know it anymore. But she will say, no, I don't know it anymore. Or I don't know. What did happen? And then we need the boy who was standing next to her. He's the only one who knows what really did happen. And I do. Understand? So, in everything I talk, I do have proof. Always when I talk, I do have proof in the things I talk. You understand? I can prove it. Because the boy was normal and he was together with her, and now he did look at me and he put his shoulders up like, I don't know what's going on, man. He started to talk about out of nothing, alien ships. She told me there is an alien ship coming. Did you see it? I told her no. And she told me, wait for it, it's coming. And then she did walk away. She did not even ask the friend who was with her, are you coming? She did walk away, you know. And before I know it, she was gone. Because I wanted to look for her, but she was gone. And I never could ask what was going on with her and why she did say this, or how it did come that she did started to talk like that. You know, these are the things what is happening with me, and it happened so many times, folks. And I do have so many proof in the things I'm telling. It's almost creepy. but it is exactly this what I get, you know, and I can prove it. I can prove everything what I ever did say. Also the places God did send me. I do have proof of the places. Exactly the things I did say. I can prove you the places. So did you understand? This boy completely speak the truth and do really not lie. So my world is did become different when God did come. I also saw many miracles, folks. And one of these miracles I did create because my mom was very sick and I thought she's gonna die soon. So I told her, Mom, do you want to live? Or is it enough? And she told me, I want to live. And I told her, okay, then I will heal you in God's name. You will not be sick anymore. But don't cry if you see people starting to die next to you. Because that is what you will see all the time, Mom. And my mom told me, yes, okay. So I put my hand above her head and I told my Father God, Father, heal my mom. It's the only love I still do have. And I love it very much. So please heal her. And a few days later I did come back and I did ask the sisters, where's my mom? And she did say, they say, she's on her room. And I did go to her room. And she told me, come, let's go. And she started to run more hard than I ever can run. And I thought, well, the healing did work. Then half a year later I come back and my mom was crying. I told my mom, Mom, what's going on? She told me, I see people die all the time. And I told my mom, Mom, I told you, you're going to see people die here. Because you will live. And if you don't want this anymore, then I will ask my Father friendly if he can take you away. And my mom did say again, no, my son, I stay. But she was crying all the time. And the people she die because she was in a house with older people. And when someone died, another people come. And she saw from that moment, I did heal her in my Father's name. Exactly what I did say. People die. And I told her so. My mom did go. Finally she did die. This also, I wanted it that way. I told my Father God, take my mom away because it's enough. She did become 95 years old, folks, and the only thing she did have left was seeing dead people. So I decided and told my father, take her away, Father, take her in her sleep. And then 1 week later I get a call. A sister called and did say, your mom did die. And I told them, I know. I know. But these are the things. It's very real. No lies, folks. And it did happen exactly the way I'm telling you right now. This is how close I am with my Father God. My Father God did touch me. And it did change me a lot. I am not the person I was and never will be. I saw how wrong I was. I never saw that it was not right. Because I never did think about it. But when God did come, everything did change. The love I did get was tremendous. It was like my earth was shaking. It was like a big explosion of knowledge and the feeling of love. Undescribable what I did get in on that moment. And I thought I'm gonna die. But I'm still here. I do the things I need to do. I think I do it good. I did get warnings from heaven. And they told me, oh, you do it good. And I told them, yeah, more I cannot do. But God told me so. Drag the fish to the sea, my son, for you are the fish in me. I never will forget, and I always will try. If I will succeed, I do not know. I think I will not succeed till my Father comes. Then everything is complete. I think then I'm done. So I'm gonna see all the things I did give you already. I'm gonna see it with my own eyes. And I saw already a lot of that kind of thing. And it hurt. Because what I saw in dreams and visions, I don't want to see it for real. But it's happening, folks. And every little happening is for me another sign in the book. I'm here to complete my father's things. I don't know any better, or I will succeed in this thing, what God definitely did give me. I will finish it. By me, he did touch no one else. You know, for me, it's like a feeling when this with Moses did happen. In that time, this also did happen with me. But in this time, you understand? Yeah, it feels a little bit like that. Moses saw a fire, and from that fire did come a voice, and this voice was God. And I also did get something miracle like that, you know. Something you cannot explain, but you know it's there. Something you cannot see, but you can feel it. Knowledge coming to you, you don't know where it's coming from. You did not know that you are so incredible smart and well spoken. This is the thing what did happen with me. But first the love did come. It did almost kill me. Because I was greedy. I want to take all the love. God did that. But God's love is too strong to take away all from Him. And the only purpose was so that I can pay Him back with the love I did get. Because, like the house, do not belong to me. So is the love what do not belong to me. But it's the love I can keep. But it's also the love I will give back. And sometimes I tease my father. And I do this with love. I always tell him, Father God, You are hiding from me, right? Because you see me on this planet walking, and I cannot hide for you. So why do you hide from me? You know, I try to get him out of his comfort zone. I tease him. And then I tell him, I love you more than you ever will love me. I'm sure about this, Father. I will stand above you with the love I give you. And no one will be allowed to do this than me. Sometimes I talk in that way to God, you know. And God can never say that he will not like it, because I talk about love. You understand? If you talk with God about love, you never can be wrong. This is how easy it is to be with God. You need to be honest with him and give him the love what he needs. And this is that you can go very far with God. But it has to do anything with love and nothing else. Love. You can tease him in any way with love. He will tell you, you are teasing me. And I tell my father, yes, Father, I'm teasing you. There are other people who teasing you in another way. You know? They fuck each other and they say, oh my God, oh yes, oh you fuck me God, fuck this and fuck that. God do not like. That is not love. That is how they hate God. If you know my Father, you also will learn how to tease him and how to please him. God do love teasing if you do it in the right way. And you can only please him if you listen. You please him. You say nothing. You shut up. You just listen and do what he says. This is how you can please God. By listening and no answers, no questions, no, let me think about it. Not no and only yes. Or sure. So I please and tease but I do it exactly in the way He loves it. And you know how to teach, definitely, in the wrong way. But how to please, you don't know nothing about. Not one of you. How to please my Father God? No. Only how to tease my Father God. That's what you do know. And that's where you're gonna pay for. Wait till you come. I don't know how many flesh will be left, folks, before He comes. Because there are very dangerous timing on their way. And I don't know, really don't know, how many flesh will be left. Because I saw the flesh ripping from your bones. By fire and weather and accidents, by diseases, by thunder and lightning, by the ice age, by the volcanic activities. Yellowstone also. It will happen. It will explode. But there is also a ticking time bomb you people never did find. This is also something you will find it the day it explodes. I saw so many people die, folks. And you know what? I'm gonna see it again. But this time for real. God did show me already all the things. And the last time He did come, He did show me again pile-ups, people who become crazy and start to drive each other and all that kind of shit, you know, it go on and on and on. And soon this will happen again. And I saw an airplane coming down, and many people again will die. And well, this will happen all the time, folks, because well, it's end time, and you will see any disastrous things, whatever can happen will happen. You know, like every mountain will explode, every mountain will explode. Earth shaking everywhere, everywhere in the world, you will hear and see earth shaking. and by the name of the mountain will it explode. And this kind of things God did show me again. It was maybe 1 month ago. Yeah, something like that, 1 month ago, and I did go to the internet, and the only thing I could do is tell you the story I just saw, and started to cry. And I thought, I'm done crying. But I'm not done crying. I'm never done crying till my Father comes. Then I'm done. But then I will cry in another way. And this way is happiness. That I did miss God. I wanted to hold in my arms so much. For the man who did speak the truth all the time to you, for I am the unknown prophet of God, you will see how I will hold my Father. And I will tell you, behold my Father.